Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight, Thursday, the 23rd of February, 2023. Remember, viewers, it gives me great pleasure to come here to you every night on Real Talk with Saieed Ali to give you the news and the views in a different way. Now, we also want you to communicate with us via telephone call. We want to hear your concerns. You can voice your opinions. Our contact number to call in, viewers, it's 238-6716. Remember, it's 238-6716. Feel free to call in, viewers, and let me hear what you have to say concerning issues that we are dealing with right here in Trinidad and Tobago. So remember that, viewers, right here in Trinidad and Tobago, there are a lot of issues that you and I could fix. But in order to fix these issues, we need to come together as one, as unity, as team players, as key players in fixing whatever problem we have right here in Trinidad and Tobago. And I will tell you something. There are people in society who could help with fixing problems that we have right here in Trinidad and Tobago. But you know what? You know what? We like to backstab one another too much. We like to say this is them, and that is they, and this is them, and coming together becomes a problem. Because everybody wants fame in doing something. Everybody wants fame in getting the job done. But could we get the job done in a nice, decent, and orderly manner without looking for fame, without looking for praise? Can we get that as citizens of Trinidad and Tobago? Can the councillor get something done in the community without taking praise and say it is done because of teamwork? Can a minister in a community get something done for his community and not take praise and say it's because of teamwork? It's tough because everybody wants to be team leader. Nobody wants to work hard. Nobody. So viewers, remember, I'm a licensed money lender. Those of you who are looking for cash borrow, it's not a problem. You could get cash borrow, but you have to have some form of collateral, viewers. Once you have some form of collateral, we will be able to assist you financially. Something for the company to hold? Yes, you can get that. Remember, those of you who would like 4% on a fixed deposit, contact Real Talk Group or Real Talk Credit Union information, and you're going to have 4%. But you have to sign a contract for 5 years in order to get 4% on a fixed deposit. So viewers, as we start our program tonight, Prime Minister Dr. Saieed Ali has again tested positive for COVID-19 this morning after experiencing mild flu-like symptoms last night. Dr. Ali will remain in isolation in keeping with the current COVID-19 protocols. He will continue working from home or from his office at the Prime Minister's residence. The PM was scheduled to lead the weekly cabinet meeting this morning and expected to attend Parliament virtually tomorrow, where he will answer Prime Minister's question. This is the fourth time the PM has contracted, anyhow you want to call it, the virus. Hear this now. Hear this now. Among all the ministers in Trinidad and Tobago, it's only the Prime Minister we are hearing about contracting COVID-19 over and over and over. Is there any other ministers that got COVID-19 more than 2 times or more than 3 times? I'm asking, I don't know. I'm asking. It's such a sad thing, you know. It's such a sad thing. But nevertheless, viewers, the ban on scrap metal industry is expected to be lifted this month, But the president of the Scrap Iron Dealers Association, Alan Ferguson, does not believe the industry will reopen since he is waiting for government to approve them with export license. The industry was expected to begin on February 24th, according to Attorney General Regional Armour. Listen this.
Cabinet yesterday met on the business of the country, and one of the main items on the agenda was the partial proclamation of the Scrap Metal Act, which, as you all know, was assented to, was passed in Parliament late last year. We took the decision yesterday, Cabinet, that the partial proclamation of the Scrap Metal Act will take effect on Friday, the 24th of February, 2023.
Now, viewers, Minister of Trade Paula Gopiskun also reiterated that persons will be able to resume operation from February 24th within the provision of the new law. Listen to this now.
So, as the AG has said, the partial proclamation will take effect from 24th February 2023, and from this date, dealers will be allowed to resume operations, and therefore persons who work within the industry would be allowed to get back to work in accordance with the provisions of the new law. Not the old one, the new law.
Now, Trinidad and Tobago, tomorrow is the 24th of February, where scrap iron industry will be open in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, the scrap yards and them will be able to purchase scrap iron as of the 24th of February 2023. Now, when your container, your 20-foot, your 40-foot container is full with scrap, how is it going to leave Trinidad to go to its destination? So I'm asking now Paula Gopiskun, and I am asking the Attorney General, Regional Armour, when the hell are they going to sign off on export license? When are they going to do that? Next year? Gopiskun, Minister of Trade, when are you actually going to sign off on export license? When? The industry is opening back tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday the 24th. When will you start signing export license for scrap metal? On the 24th of February 2024? You see, this is what I will always keep saying on my program. We do things back front. The back in front, the front in the back. And that is how we do it. Now these dealers and them, they're supposed to have already export license. It's like you open school and then you want to do repair estate while the children in the school. So Paula and Amo, could you come out tomorrow on a briefing, tomorrow being Friday the 24th, and actually tell the scrap iron dealers when are you going to release permits to export scrap metal? Because I would love to know that. Since I am the one who really pushed to get it open back, we allowed them up on TV twice right here. Couple days after, Paula came out, AG came out, all right, no problem. On the 24th, all you could start buying. But what about shipping? That is the problem. We're going to fill up our yard with scrap metal and nowhere to send it. Ammo. You're going to get up in the morning and brush your teeth and pick up a cup, a teacup from the rack, and just drink just so without anything in it? Are you going to do that? Common sense will tell you that if you're giving us on the 24th of February and we will be opening back the industry, how the hell are we going to export? Come na man. They say knowledge is power. But it look like position they have hold more power than knowledge. We're doing things back to front. Back to front we're doing. And we are accustomed with that. Hence the reason why Trinidad cannot grow. We're always backward, lackadaisical thinking. We go get them the 24th and we go hold back export license. Wow. Great job, great job. Well done. Great job. So they had a protest now to get export license to export scrap metal. Way to go. That's how we do business. No wonder why Guyana don't want to be interested in our refinery. No wonder why. So we are going for a short commercial break, viewers, but when we come back, we're going to finish up the scrap iron industry talk.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Paria Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Realtalk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtalk Group of Companies building at number 14 Carney Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook. Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. So as we continue with the scrap iron industry, the Attorney General and by extension the government placed a 6-month ban on the industry due to the theft and damage to private and public organizations. This also led to new legislation being passed in Parliament. Ferguson is now calling for a stakeholder consultation. Let me tell you something. I would like to know when this government will do something the correct way. When will that happen? We have to repair a school, we'll wait till the school open up to the public and then say we have to repair. We will pave the road in Trinidad and Tobago proper, and then Wassa will come and dig it up. Yeah, we often see it happen. Now, Gopi Spoon and the AG, on the 24th of February, which is tomorrow, 2023, scrap iron industry will be able to go into operation But when are they going to ship? When are they going to ship? Could the AG say when they're going to release export license? Could Gopi School, Minister of Trade, comes out and tell the public tomorrow when they're going to release license? Oh, I mean, we so accustomed doing things backward in Trinidad. Is it so hard to do something correct for the first time? I'm asking. And for big government officials, I mean, I find it very, it's very lackadaisical to be thinking like that. It's a lackadaisical way. You want it open, we go open it. And that's it. That's it. No wonder why we are like this. We can't go forward. We can't even grow an inch. Trinidad name cannot be called in something good. It's always about high crime in Trinidad. And the US always have to warn their citizens, do not travel to Trinidad. England have to warn their citizens, do not go to the Caribbean country they call Trinidad. Why? Because of too much crime. So when are we, as a group of people, being leaders of the country, actually do something proper, the correct way, the good channel? Be a good Samaritan and do something good. Hear this, sir. The keys for the newly renovated Manta Lodge Hotel and Dive Center in Speyside were handed over to the Tobago House of Assembly, THA, on Wednesday. The THA Chief Secretary and Electoral Representative Fali Augustine attended a handing over ceremony and hailed the increase in the island's room stock. The dive resort, which cost the THA $8 million in 2015, was left non-operational and in a significant state of despair. Augustine said between 2015 and 2020, close to $3 million was spent on security, maintenance, and other affiliated costs. UDICOT was contracted by the Division of Tourism and on September 30th, 2020, to provide project management service for the refurbishment. Augustine stated, in 2020, the THA embarked on this hotel, which would result in a total spending to date of Manta Lodge to $27 million. $27,353,000. Augustine added that they would put it out on the market for a request for a proposal so that anybody with best proposal for managing and operationalizing of the hotel would be welcome. $27 million in a hotel to put it out there now for somebody who wants to manage it. Hey, it's the same thing I'm saying. It is the very same thing. You spend $27 now, $27 million in a hotel, and you put it out there now to find somebody to manage it. What happened to tourism in Tobago? What happened to it? Is it dying or is it dead? You would tell me THA. The THA can't form an organization that employs people to work at this Manta Lodge Hotel. You want to put it up in the market now to look for management, a company or a group of people who can manage it? No, be creative. Be creative. And that is what we're lacking in Trinidad. We lack vision. We don't have vision. Without vision, we will perish. So if nobody, if nobody, no prime body or group of people or a company comes forward now to manage Manta, what's going to happen? $27 million is going to go down the drain? $27 million down the drain again? Come now, man, Tobagonians. Rally for your rights. They're talking about tourism, tourism, tourism. Why not the tourism board form an organization that hires somebody, staff, members, and run the hotel? Kola, good night.
Hi, good night, Saeed. You know, we just had the end of this carnival. Government, you know, put out $147 million. So as an accountant, is there at any point in time, could you recall that this government, you know, explained to the nation that is our money, that is taxpayers' money.
Correct.
And this is our return on investment. So we invest $147 million.
What we got?
What we got? What was the return on the investment?
Correct.
Has there been anything at all, you know, that, you know, we put out $147 million and we made $247 million? Has it ever been? So what sort of investment is this? Look at the state. You know what is a sad state of affair? We had, I think, in the 1 year anniversary of these people who died in the Paria pipeline business. So can they take out $1 million each and give it to the family? How more cruel and heartless can this government be, sir? Now look at the state of the nation roads. Look at the state of the nation road. Didn't Mr. Sidanan said they was embarking on massive road repairs?
Yes.
Where is it this repair was taking place? I am seeing nothing in the opposition area, nothing at all. What it is going on? And so you know that massive flood that took place, where so much place was submerged in water. What corrective action has this government taken? You know, if we get a little rainfall again, it would be the same situation again.
Yes.
What is this government doing, sir? You spent over $100 million where Faris Al-Rawi went to get this man Vincent Nelson, to suppress and to do all these things to the opposition people. And this man is still in his job. This man is still. What about the money that the former commissioner said that Rowley give him $25 million to go after opposition? Is this his money? How more wicked and evil can this man be? This is not his money, sir. When poor people are, being suppressed, they are being oppressed, and I can understand. And it is so unfortunate. I don't know whether it is fortunate or unfortunate. I don't know if it is a time now, but our honorable Prime Minister was told got COVID. I don't know if this is 6th or 7th time or how much. What is it? So is he still advocating for this vaccine, sir? What is this going on in this country? So what it is going on? Is there nobody again willing to say anything at all? Because I think we are at the bottom of the barrel now, We are at the bottom of the barrel. This country is going to the dogs, and then you have this man is bringing out more tax and tax and tax, and they collected so much money. What is it they're using the money for, sir? What is the use of this money? Is it this man's personal money, sir? It's time. Let people get up and see what is happening. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, my friend. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we will talk about this hotel a bit after this break.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtor Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saeed, Managing Director of Realtor Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Realtor Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtor Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook. Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Realtor Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtor Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
So viewers, we do apologize for the music in the background. Somebody in Synergy apparently like they fell asleep. It's sad to say, but there wasn't minding the business. Soca was more important while our show going on. Sometimes you just have to do these things, you know. You don't want to do, but you just have to do it just to wake up somebody, you know. And I could be very, very stink when I'm ready, you know. But nevertheless, before I go further, Realtor Group of Company, they have a Mazda pickup for sale. It's a BT50, it's a new model. It's a TDP. It's going at $105,000 viewers. The vehicle is in prestige condition. You could come on down to Realtor Group of Company building on number 14 Caroni Savannah Road in Chagonas, and you could check out the vehicle. Those of you who are interested, it's a four-door van, 5-hour. Come down and check it out, and you will see. So as we continue, viewers, with the $27 million that was spent on Manta Lodge Hotel, they want to put it up now so somebody, a group, a company would be interested in managing. Why give somebody to manage it when THA could look after their affairs in Tobago? Why? You want to make money. You want Tobago to be the little Dubai of the Caribbean, the best tourism country in the Caribbean. But you want to give somebody else to manage it? Why? Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Said.
To you, my friend.
Program as usual.
Thank you.
But I want to ask someone in authority to explain to me and the citizens of this country what Carnival is all about. If Carnival is the greatest criminal crime show and indecency show in the world. Because prior to Monday, Tuesday, since the beginning of the year, every day, every night, you've seen this measures they put in place, this security measures, this advertisement telling you, lock your house, lock your car, don't go in no area, don't go in that. So if Carnival was so good, citizens should be able to walk freely all over this country, go and enjoy themselves. They bring out the entire police service, the entire defense force, drones in the air. So then, come on, let us know. So you spend, this Carnival costs us over $300 million at the end of the day. Directly and indirectly. Logistics, because you have to buy food for this police officer. You bring a GB. All of these officers come out on the street. So then Carnival is the greatest crime show on earth. Everything is about crime. The amount of murders it had, the amount of burst head, shooting, stabbing it had, they're telling the citizens that. So that
correct.
In Jersey City, New York, they had this carnival for several years. They closed it and warned them. They say, if there's any fight, any disturbance, we're going to close it.
Shut it down one time, yes.
In 2014, they allowed them to have it. 2 murders, Jamaican murders. That was the end of that carnival up to this day, never to resurrect. But in this country, it is clear as crystal that this government is funding criminal activity. The world is seeing this. That is why they didn't have visitors to this country, because the world is seeing it and warning the citizens, don't come here. Mr. Saieed, and great program last week, Thursday, man. I really enjoyed that program. Your program was very motivating and inspiring to those people who look on to see where you come from, where Real Talk is today, and you continue to do good for this country, to make this country a better place and the citizens of this country a better place. Blessings to you, Mr. Saieed. I wish you longevity. God bless. Keep up the great work you are doing.
Thank you, my friend. Let me tell you something. I came from nothing to something, you know. From nothing to something, you know. And I have a long journey ahead of me. Very long. With lots of good health and blessings. So here it is. Minister of Tourism, Culture and the Arts, Randall Mitchell, estimated that visitors' arrival numbers for Carnival 2023 may have been lower than arrivals for the country's last full-fledged Carnival in 2020. However, he said, all things considered, Carnival was excellent, truly enjoyable. Mitchell also stated that he is still awaiting final figures from the Airport Authority, the Central Statistical Office, and the Immigration Department. But he said there are simple few flights coming into Trinidad and Tobago than there were in 2020. The minister added that when Liat closed down, the country's lost around 2,584 seats per week, while several other airlines still have not returned to their pre-pandemic route. Mitchell said Trinidad and Tobago has shown itself to be a resilient country and is eager for Carnival 2024. Trinidad eager for Carnival 2024. So I want to ask Randall Mitchell a question publicly. What are you doing for tourism throughout the year in Trinidad and Tobago? What are you doing? What plans do you have for tourism in Trinidad and Tobago? They want to hand out Manta Lodge to somebody interested in managing it. How? How in God's name are you going to spend $27 million and just put up the hotel there, hoping somebody will come to manage it? What happened to the Minister of Tourism, Randall Mitchell? Can't you form an organization? Can't Tobago manage the hotel? Can they do that? Or they cannot do that? Or we as black people, we cannot manage what we have? I don't know, I'm asking you know. Hey, I'm black, you know, by the way. I'm a black man. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saieed.
Go right ahead, you're live on Real Talk.
Yes, I'm calling from Tunapuna.
Welcome to Tunapuna.
Well, let me tell you something, Saieed. PNM government, from day one, cannot manage nothing. From sugarcane to the railway, to the BV, to the energy sector, petrol trade. Everything they shut down. You understand? Even the scrap iron industry, and we going ahead again, Carnival, even that and all this, they scrap it too. But let me remind you something, Saieed. This hotel that they're talking about, where they spend how much millions,
27 million.
Right. What I remind you of, Said? That I remind you of Sanders, where we were spending the money to build a hotel.
Yeah.
To give good steward.
$1 billion taxpayer money they was going to spend.
Right. To run it.
Yeah.
But this is a repeat of the same thing because we spend the money, build it, and now we want to give it to some private person to run it, right?
Yes.
Eh? And again, I want to tell you something, Said. Let me fool myself because I tell you something. All the talk you hear people crying out and they thinking this and that. Look at money how much they spend to go to fest. They spend it to play carnival. They crying out this and that. Our protective services, imagine army are the biggest fest. And you telling me, when you see these things, where we need these people in a time like this, when crime is so high, you have tourists and foreigners and the whole, even local people coming back home and things. And you want to tell me, instead of we place we emphasis on using these people for security purposes and whatnot, they holding a big fete. And this is happening now, you know. This is like every year something Said. This damn thing has to stop. We pay them taxpayer salary. You can't be taking taxpayers' money, getting a salary, and all the promoted fete. When the country is crying out blood on the street. And I want to tell people this again, Said. You see Kid Rowley? Kid Rowley is a notorious liar. Because you can't be telling people 3 and 4 times. You know what he cry out this for? You're telling people you're avoiding crowd and whatnot and things. But you haven't carnival for the crowd to people to go and mix and mingle. But you breaks in that. But why the hell you didn't stop the carnival? It was so concerned about it. But you see tomorrow you have to suppose to go in the parliament and answer questions, prime ministers to answer questions. But you breaks in from that. Plus you're telling people that you stay home and you work on Carnival Tuesday. But you went on the golf course Monday. You went to this barnyard. You went to this fete. And you went to that fete and whatnot. Who you trying to fool? Who you trying to fool? Kid Rowley, let me tell you something. You're lying because you're deaf. I say that.
Ooh, my friend. Let me go down there. So viewers, I just want to read this for you one more time so you would understand. After THA spent $27 million on Manta Lodge, $27,353,000 to be exact, Augustine added that they would put it out on the market for a request for a proposal so that anybody with the best proposal for managing and operationalizing of the hotel would be welcome. You spent $27 million taxpaying citizen money to put out this building outside for best management team. For a body that would be interested in managing this hotel would be welcome. So $27 million spent on a building that is waiting for a proposal from somebody. While the corporations begging finance minister for a little finance to buy some material to patch roads in communities, they spent $27 million and put it to standstill until they get somebody to manage it. Are we doing good? We're doing very damn good. Very well. There are schools in Trinidad and Tobago that need 1 or 2% repairs to complete. But $27 million in a hotel to put it on for management, that's all fine. It's all well and good. Some hospitals don't have proper machine working. But it's all well and good to spend $27 million in a hotel and just rest it down right here. Tobagonians, I want to hear all you. All you say nothing. It's $27 million of your money that is being spent on this hotel to put it standstill. Until somebody or group comes to manage it. Caller, good night.
Yes, sir, good night.
My friend, go right ahead.
Saieed, concerning this topic you're talking about, right, I want to touch on two other things, right? First of all, right, this hotel you're talking about, right, between me and you, I think it's a good idea that you should also ever and give somebody else a run. Because Trinidadians are nothing, right? They run it like plain talk. Talking you talk, talking you talk.
Real talk, yeah.
So better give it out to a foreign entity and let it run the thing and let it run properly. Rather than they have a set of corruption and a set of thing and then they got boss and then they can't maintain it and all kind of things, better they go through that way. Look at WhatsApp, look at TNTech, look at all the government offices. Just imagine the government owing TNTech $1 billion plus.
Correct.
We have to pay that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying, yeah?
But TNTech now raise their rates so they penalize the individuals in the country.
Exactly. So we have to end up paying the bills for the government. But who in charge of paying that bills to TNTech? Who in charge of paying the utilities for the government offices?
Finance Ministry.
Right. And the finance minister decided to trade on me back again, right? Alright. This whole scenario, I see a prime minister get COVID
again.
So how much vaccine shots this man takes and how much time he get COVID is equivalent? He takes vaccine about 4 vaccine shots and 4 times he get COVID.
Correct. All the vaccine.
That's where the man talking about the people. I'm ask a question in this country. How it is people only study getting COVID and the people are wrong, he don't get it.
That's what I want to know.
How it is that happening? That's the trick question we're trying to figure out here.
Yes.
You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Let me tell you something, right? People in the PNM feel, the people in the PNM party feel that everybody in the country has the same mindset as their supporters side. That's where they think. But that people south of the Caribbean, they bring the split. They don't think now. My last point I want to come at you with is these roadblocks that police and licensing officers have been all over the country, right? And they're saying that they intend to hold people, criminals and things in roadblocks. You ever see anybody, any criminal get any gun and thing in any roadblock with concerning licensing officers?
Nah.
Right. You're coming outside here with a meter. You're coming outside here with a ruler. You're checking man tire. You're checking man ball joint. You're checking man engine number. You're checking man chassis number, license, insurance, everything. And then you're giving them a ticket at the end of the day. But nobody would know. Now you're license officers that drive around the country to check the road. They're driving around to check to see where have pothole and which part bridge breakdown and which part they can't park. They make a study the condition of the road, they study the condition of people, they study inspection sticker, they will study it. Let me tell you something, guys. I used to talk to people who work in licensing, I used to talk to police officers, I know them to tell me, these exercises, they just call it money exercises, they just call it
pay the government taxes.
Yeah, they just call it fundraising exercises. Right, so they just go there and just give people tickets for absolutely no reason. Because first of all you have to have the road in an order. They be coming and checking people's details for inspection sticker, but all they can't see now, all they put in the carriage before the horse. And it's not making sense. Anyway, sorry, you enjoy it.
You too, my friend. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break. But when we come back from this break, we're going straight to Paria Fuel tragedy survivor plagued with flashbacks after this.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Real Talk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Real Talk Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Welcome back to Real Talk viewers. Caller, good night.
Good evening to you, Mr. Said.
To you, my friend. Go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk.
So, as bright as early in the morning, I am going to send an email to the Guinness Book of World Records because I think our Prime Minister has worked his way now to getting into the record books for having COVID 4 times.
The only minister contracting COVID 4 times.
Now, people all over the place in bars, hugging up by the river and the beach, and all your callers said it correctly. How come this man's supposed to be one of the most secure people or persons, and how come he's testing positive for COVID so much a time? I realize that there is a pattern now I have noticed that anytime there is difficult questions to answer,
yes,
the Prime Minister gets COVID. All the best. Have a great evening.
Thank you, my friend. But the thing is, how come other ministers not getting COVID? Are they immune to it? I mean, I find it strange. Terrence Dial saying he ain't get COVID. All the rest of ministers ain't get COVID. And they among everybody just like the Prime Minister. What a coincidence. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed. How are you going?
I good. Go right ahead. You're live.
This is something to do. I wonder how Rowley, the only man in this island of Tobago, the only man gets COVID 4 times. He's the Prime Minister of this country. He gets COVID 4 times. So he's a very good to get his things. This is a way to discover and to remove money from the country to another country. That way they do this country, making mass of this country, remove all the heavy cash that they have to another part of the world and make all kinds of definite negative actions.
Thank you, my friend. Saturday, 25th of February, 2023 will make it 1 year since the underwater maintenance exercise took the deadly turn when 5 divers employed with LMCS Limited was sucked into a pipeline at the number 6 sea line riser on berth 6 at Paria Trading Company Limited in Pointe-à-Pied. 4 of those divers, Faisal Kuban, Saieed Ali Jr., Rishi Nagesar, and Yusuf Henry, remained trapped in the pipeline, and it took a few days for their bodies to be recovered. More than a year after the tragedy or the tragic accident that almost claimed his life, lone survivor Christopher Boudram, distress and pain are almost visible. He has begun receiving counseling since the February 25th, 2022 accident, which he said the accident has robbed him of his peace of mind and scarred him for life. Boudram is still struggling to come to terms with the death of his 4 colleagues. He said since the accident, little to no help has been given to the families, and estimates that even a fraction of the money that Paria are yet to pay LMCS for the line maintenance contract on berth 6 could have gone a long way. Boudram also added that he hopes the final report of the Commission of Inquiry into the tragedy will bring about some changes in the industry. This is the words of lone survivor Christopher Boudram. Caller, good night.
Good evening, Mr. Said.
Right ahead, you're live.
Said, according to how Rowley is governed and his policies of the way the country is supposed to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
This year is supposed to be the last year we're supposed to have Carnival in Trinidad and Tobago. Because since the beginning of time, since we celebrated Carnival, it has never brought a profit to the country. It has never brought the foreign exchange into the country that the population never benefited from it. So comparing that to Petrotrade, which was still bringing in foreign exchange into the country, and they're subsidizing that, and he had the reason for closing down Petrotrade. Well, then we still supposed to see the similar situation with Carnival here, because you cannot be spending over $200 million every year in Carnival.
And no return.
And you're getting any return from it. Plus, I was in Barbados for the Carnival. And let me tell you something, Saieed. You see tourism in Trinidad and Tobago, that ship gone for Trinidad and Tobago already. It has no getting back to bring back tourists to this country, especially with the crime situation. Plus, Trinidad and Tobago don't have nothing to offer where tourists would leave their place and come to spend their money. It would have one or two poor tourists that were looking for somewhere cheap to go and stay and get a bacon shack and a doubles and all kind of thing. They might attract them. But tourists that were coming into our country, that will be spending their money, they wouldn't be coming to Trinidad. When you go to a simple little hotel in Barbados, and you see the kind of offerings they have for tourists over there, you'll be amazed.
Barbados nice, you know.
And let me tell you something. It is pricier. So people would prefer to pay more money for something that they will be lost. And the people in Barbados, let me tell you something. If any part of Barbados you go, and you just slow down and ask somebody something for direction or some kind of thing, the way how they treat you and they know that this is their income into the country. They don't need no oil and gas in Barbados. All they need to do is, you see that fish that they have in their hand, that they cherishing and they treasuring there, which is the tourism sector, they don't need nothing again in Barbados. Everywhere you go in Barbados, they have nothing right now going on. And you would be amazed to know the amount of tourists it have over there. How much of the hotel was fully booked in Trinidad for Carnival? This big state-of-the-art mother of all Carnival. Look right now, if you call any hotel in Barbados to get a room for crop over, which they will be having just now, everything done book up already. That is to show you how we lost because of the mentality of this government, this PNM government, and the way how they govern this country. Every single thing gone for this country. Trust me. And the only way it could come back, you have to eliminate the PNM mentality and the PNM government for at least 50 years from this country and start over back afresh to bring back the confidence and build back what they have destroyed in this country. And it will take a lot long.
Yes, it will take a lot.
Time. Have a good night, Mr. Saieed. Enjoy your stay.
You too, my friend. It takes a lot, you know. It takes a lot to bring a country. Tourism Minister Randall Mitchell, there's tourism in Tobago, recently spent $27 million. Let Tobagonian manage the hotel. Let THA manage the hotel. Instead of bringing some outside individual to manage what we have. We have a $27 million hotel. Why do we need an outsider to manage it? Why? And if the hotel runs down, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? But then again, if COVID comes around again, the Prime Minister will give hundreds of thousands of dollars to hotel owners. Not condemning, you know, but that is the fact. That is the fact. That is what we were faced with during the pandemic. And we were okay with that. We were okay with that. You could tell me I spent $27 million on a hotel and put it there for what? Somebody to come and operate it? Somebody to manage it? No! I would not do that. You want to boost tourism in Tobago? Use this new hotel. You want to boost the dollar to dollar in Tobago? Use the new hotel. You want to bring U.S. investment into Tobago? Use the hotel. You want to bring U.S. currency into Tobago? Use the hotel. But if we have a tourism minister, I even know how to start on tourism, or how to draw a plan for tourism, or how to start exporting tourism, you expect Tobago to make? Think about it. If the head have no vision, where are we going? Where are we going? Real Talk with Saieed Ali was a thought in my head. It was a thought until it became a reality. And in becoming a reality, we are the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago. That is what? That is a vision with growth. So we have a Minister of Tourism that have no vision, don't expect tourism to grow in Trinidad or in Tobago. Hard luck if you hear Saieed say that, but that is the truth. That is the truth. When last we heard Trinidad exporting tourism? When last we heard that? Or when last we heard Trinidad and Tobago exporting tourism to the wider world? What do we offer? Other than Carnival, 2 days in 1 month, for 12 months, what do we export? What? So we're out of time for tonight, viewers, but nevertheless, our rerun of this program is from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. tomorrow, and we'll be right back here on Friday, the 24th of February for Fire Friday. Until we meet again, be safe.